Welcome to AM Story, where every story speaks louder than words. Sit back, feel every moment, and let the story begin. You know what's funny? I never even wanted this. The money, the man, the mess. I used to be just normal. A girl with a 9 to 5, wearing cheap shoes and microwave dinners. Simple, safe. But now I'm sitting here, pregnant, alone, and I don't even know who the father really is. Well, I know who he is. His name, his face, but not the real him. Because the man I thought I knew, he lied. He said he was a tech consultant. Turns out he's worth billions. And apparently I'm just some secret he kept. I met him at a hotel bar. I wasn't even supposed to be there that night. But I was tired, lonely, heartbroken. And he smiled. God, that smile. It felt like safety. And now I'm here, telling you this. Because I can't keep pretending like I'm okay, because the baby is real. But the man, I don't even know if he ever existed. I know, you're probably thinking I'm stupid, and maybe I am. But that night, it felt different. He wasn't pushy, wasn't creepy, just calm, like he saw me, not just the outside. We talked for hours, about everything, about nothing. It was weirdly comforting. Then he paid the bill without asking, walked me to the elevator. And I don't know what came over me. I kissed him first. And when I woke up the next morning, he was gone. No note, no name, nothing. I didn't even know his full name. Just Daniel. That's it. No phone number, no social media, just Daniel. I was late, and I'm never late. So yeah, I bought the test. You know the feeling? When your heart drops before the second line even appears. Yeah, that. I sat on the bathroom floor. For what felt like hours. My hands were shaking. My head was spinning. My whole body felt like it was on fire. And the second line, it showed up clear as day. I laughed, then cried, then screamed into a towel, because what else could I do? Who the hell gets pregnant from a man she doesn't even really know? Oh, right, me. I tried, okay? I deleted every dating app, stopped going out, threw myself into work, pretended everything was fine. But every time I closed my eyes, I saw him. His stupid dimples, his deep voice, the way he said my name. I didn't even like him like that. But my body remembered him too well. And the baby? It grew. And so did the fear. What if he was dangerous? What if he had a wife? What if this baby ruined my entire life? I was at the doctor's office, waiting for my scan. And there he was, sitting in the hallway, looking powerful and out of place. He looked right at me, like he knew. My heart stopped. My stomach twisted. I almost ran, but I couldn't. Because he stood up and said my name. Emily? Like we were old friends, like he hadn't disappeared, like I wasn't carrying his baby. He smiled. Like nothing ever happened. How have you been? He asked. Are you serious? I was shaking. My voice cracked. I said, I'm pregnant. He blinked. Didn't even flinch. Then he said, is it mine? I wanted to punch him, or cry, or both. But instead, I nodded. And then he laughed. That kind of half-nervous, half-relieved laugh. And I knew something was off. He asked for lunch. We went. He paid again. He was polite again. But it felt fake. I asked what he really did for a living. He paused. Too long. Then said, just tech stuff. No company name, no job title. I wasn't stupid. He looked like someone who made decisions, not just tech stuff. I Googled him that night, typed in everything I knew. Daniel, hotel, city, tech. And then I found him. His name wasn't even Daniel. Well, not fully. Daniel Carter West, CEO, investor, tech billionaire, private jets, mansions, deals with the government. And me? Just some girl he met at a bar. My hands were cold, my throat dry. I was carrying the child of a man who lives in headlines, and he never told me. Why? Why would someone like him hide who he is? What's he running from? Or who? Out of nowhere he showed up. I didn't give him my address. But he was there, holding flowers, looking nervous. I need to explain. I let him in. I shouldn't have, but I did. He looked around my tiny apartment like it was a museum. Then he sat down, took a deep breath, and said, I didn't mean for this to happen, I asked. Which part, sleeping with me or me finding out who you are? He didn't answer. Just looked sad. He offered to take care of me, of the baby, financially, medically, everything. He even said I could move into one of his houses. But I wasn't sure if that was kindness or control. I said no. I told him I needed time. To think, to breathe. He nodded. Left a black card on the table. I'll wait, he said. Then walked out. And I sat there, staring at that card. It had his real name on it. Finally, a few days later, I noticed a car parked across from my apartment. Different drivers, same license plate. And then, an envelope under my door. Inside, a photo of me. Pregnant, alone, walking to work, and a note. Stay away from him. My blood went cold. It wasn't just about the baby anymore. Someone didn't want me near Daniel. Someone dangerous. Now I'm here, talking to you, because I don't know what to do. Do I trust him, the man who lied to me, but looks at me like I'm the only real thing in his world? Or do I protect myself and my child and disappear? I don't know who to believe or what's true anymore. But this baby, it's real, and I need to be brave, even if it means walking away, even if it means breaking both our hearts. I packed my things last night, just the essentials. A few clothes, my scan photo, and that black card, still untouched. I left the lights on. Don't ask me why. Maybe to make it feel like I was coming back. Or maybe to leave a little hope behind. He called. Twice. I didn't answer. Because I knew if I heard his voice, I'd stay. And staying might mean losing myself. So here I am, on a train, headphones in, belly starting to show, and 1,000 thoughts racing through my mind. Will he come looking for me? Will he fight for us? Will he let me go? I don't know. But here's what I do know. I'm stronger than I thought. I'm more than just someone's secret. And this baby? This baby is mine. Maybe one day, I'll tell them the full story. About the night I met their father. The lies, the fear, the love. But not today. Today, this chapter ends, and whatever comes next, I'll face it, with or without him, because sometimes you don't get the fairy tale. Sometimes you write your own. If you made it this far, thank you for listening to my mess of a story. I don't know what comes next, but if you've ever loved someone who wasn't who they claimed to be, just know you're not alone, and your story, still worth telling.